Are you ready to admit that they're for real?
No, they're not. They've beaten tomato cans. And the 49ers, a tomato can. The Bears, a tomato can. Well, get up. No, get up and listen to this. I want you to hear every word that I'm saying. That's what they are. The Bears' rush defense are 26th.
Tomato cans?
Can I finish? The
Yes,
49ers
you
are
can
dead
finish.
last.
You can have all the time you need.
The 49ers are dead last in rush defense. The two biggest games that Ezekiel Elliott has had this year came against the Bears and the 49ers.
Okay.
Now, strength of schedule. They're 24th, the teams they've beaten. 24th out of 32 teams. Is that good, Skip? You proud of that?
Yes.
No, you shouldn't know. Of course you are, because they're winning. The teams that they've beaten, when they faced them, let's exclude the Giants because everybody started 0-0. When they played Washington, what was their record, Skip? When they played the Bears, what were their records, Skip? When they played the 49ers, what were their records, Skip? So you're making it seem like they've beaten the Broncos, they've beaten Seattle, and they've beaten Minnesota. No, they have not. The 49ers are who we thought they were, terrible. The Bears are who we thought they were, terrible. And Brian Hoyer, he's on his 5th team. Now, I'm not counting the 2.5 weeks that he spent on Pittsburgh practice squad roster and blame Gabbert. That was pathetic yesterday. I see why you were the 10th pick in the entire draft, and now you're on your 2nd team in under, 5 years. It's terrible. No, I'm not impressed. No, they're not going. The next 5 games, they're going to lose at the bare minimum 3. They might be 1-4 in the next 5 games.
So are you willing to go out on that limb
I'm
again?
going all the way out there.
And say they're going to lose at home to Cincinnati next weekend, next Sunday?
Their next 5 games, they got at home. They play Cincinnati at home. They're on the road to Green Bay, at home on a Sunday night to the Eagles, at Cleveland, at Pittsburgh. They will lose. I want to make sure I've been practicing my book here. They will lose 3 of the next 5 games they play. Now, what part about that don't you understand?
Well, go out on the limb. Go at least 4 out of 5. If they're playing tomato cans, then once they hit the meat of their schedule, they should be tomato bisque, right?
They will lose to the Steelers, they will lose to the Packers, and they will either lose, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
1-4.
Yeah, that's what I got.
1-4.
Yeah, 1-4.
1-4.
Says Shannon Sharpe, who is now down 3 cases, 2 waters, 1 diet Mountain Dew to me, right?
Okay, I get it back.
Tell me when you're finished.
I'm done.
Good, because my Cowboys are just getting started.
Stop it.
These were all significant baby steps. I'll give you baby steps, but there's a 4th-round rookie quarterback leading the way. How doubt my Dallas Cowboys, Shannon Sharpe? You are going to eat word after word after word. Monday after Monday, that seat you sit on will get hotter and hotter.
Won't happen.
And you're going to hold your face in your hands slowly but surely, because Dak Prescott will make you eat all those words that you just spoke. My Dallas Cowboys are going to win the NFC East. Something is going on with my new Dallas Cowboys. Something new, something different. Dare I say, something wonderful is going on with them.
Playing sorry teams, that's what's going on.
Here's what's happening. And a child shall lead them. Or should I say a man-child from Mississippi State. Dak Prescott has become the new power plant, the new source of poise and resilience and psychological strength, not only for his offense, but for the defense. He is becoming the leader, not just of this football team, but of this franchise. When the Dez stuff hit the fan last week, who stepped up and said, we're going to be just fine without Dez Bryant? It will not impact our offense to lose Dez Bryant for this game. I'll just keep making my reads and hitting the open receivers. And that's exactly what has happened. Yesterday, let's just look at what happened. There's no Romo and no Dez. There is no way that my team last year would have won this game yesterday against a San Francisco team that is our man, Eric Mangini, even you pointed out, in their one previous home game this year against the Rams, who are suddenly exploding on the NFL. They shut out the Rams 28-0. And my Cowboys yesterday, as you well know, I'm sure you were dancing in your aisles yesterday when this went, 14-0 Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert was very close to running them off the field yesterday. You remember what happened? 7 for his first 7 third down conversions. 14-0, and it felt like it was on its way to 28-0. I'm sure you were pretty content at that point, weren't you?
Yeah, I was dancing. I was happy. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
I make no apologies for it either.
I got it. And then what happened?
The referee got
No,
involved.
he did not. Dak got involved and just said, nope, I'm not going to allow this to happen. And he kept making right decision and right play and converting third down after third down. His team, mostly because of him, leads the NFL in third down conversions and executing long drive after long drive. 4 more of them yesterday, long drives, averaging 10 plays a drive. He leads the NFL in plays per scoring drive. And what happened? He kept an average defense off the field. And what continues to happen? Ezekiel Elliott continues to emerge as the new Emmitt Smith. He's a very different runner than Emmitt was, but he's having Emmitt Smith impact on this offense on key plays. And then my final point to you, because you have ridiculed my Cowboy defense. Little have you noticed that my defense, when it's time to rise and shine in second halves of the first 4 games, my defense is allowing 9 points a game in the second half of those 4 games. That's going to win you a whole lot of games. And by the way, Morris Claiborne is starting to play at a Pro Bowl level that I thought he could play at when they took him high in the draft out of LSU. He has been a baller on the defensive side of the field and made 2 huge plays, one on Blaine Gabbert yesterday in the interception, and he was the one who made the jarring tackle that ended the game yesterday on the 4th down play. I love my defense now. I don't want them on the field for too much, but once again, Dak won time of possession yesterday. But when it's time to rise and make the play that wins the game, my defense has been making the play, all inspired by the new quarterback who's going to be making it harder and harder for me to want to go back to the old quarterback.